after much mechanical and technical difficulties over today, I am finally able to sit down and have a lovely chat with y'all. I am very excited. So is my little dog. Hi, Sagebrush. Hello, my little slice of the void. Hello. Hi. Are you just still so upset that someone was in the house today? I know. There was so much going on today. I had a repairman out for some stuff going on in my real life. But reality's released me. So let's go ahead and we can pop over here. Oh, my little dog, she's gone in her little den. Will you chill? No. I know. Many a VTuber will start from the feet down, but personally, I like my crown. I like my little ribbon. The cute little blue. And whoop. Look at me. Aren't I just so cute? Oh. Let's see. My tracking is so in need of some help, but I'm too excited to debut the model. Today's other exciting news, I think that I've solved my stream health issues. So, one step at a time. I'm getting there. I'm learning as I go. And that's what everyone should do. Doesn't help that my little dog's getting my attention off to the side. You gonna get it, Mr. Sagebird? Thank you. Let's see. Oh, wrong window. Don't mind my lack of body there. Up. And to show off my cute little dress. Sweet little bit of stockings. My cute little shoes. Now, a lot of this is customizable. I thank Kyoki Studios very much for this model. I watched the development of this model for months, I'm pretty sure. It is absolutely darling. The amount of things that you can do with it. I highly recommend going looking and finding a bunch of my little sister siblings. My siblings are so absolutely adorable. They're so cute. There's so many ways that you can put together this model. I personally think that the more ghosty look I came up with is super cute. And there's some very fun toggles as well. But I like to be a little bit ghosty. I think this is pretty cute. Don't you think? Let's see. Show off a few things. I will scoot in a little bit here. Oop. Okay. Yeah. And I darken my sclera. My mouth's not. Okay. One more try. You got this. Look at my little fingies. Aren't they cute? Let's see. I can cry. I can be so sad. But, I don't know. Kind of cringe. There's a lot to be confused about. I think this one's probably top 3 favorites. The spiral in the eyes and the cute little question marks. And I'm so enamored with my hair. The way that I have actually been playing with my cute little doll for at least this week, because of the hair, is very, very often. Eagle-eyed viewers would be able to catch that I hid myself in my schedule, actually, using my fan. Very cute, right? Cool thing? It closes. Ain't that cool? And I do have a little round fan, too. Let me back out. Let me show that. Show off the whole hand. But I really like the opening and closing of the fan. It's so cute. One of the other cool little things, if I remember my hotkeys correctly. Ah! Look at my little hand, heart hands. I got it right. What you think, Sage? Oh, isn't it cute? Oh, you just want the treats. You just want your cookies. There's the little heart hands. I have some cute little heart eyes and a little blushy. I think that my favorite thing that I was able to manage with playing around with the hotkeys is I can do both of them at the same time and add a little bit of blood. Ink and blood. Now, I know, usually debuts get all drawn out, but I don't know how to do that. I'm too excited about this model. It's so cute. It's just so adorable. But I don't mind the default behind the curtain. Wrong hotkey. But like I said, you can absolutely have a lot of fun with the various things that you can pick and set up for this model. Highly recommend. Also, shout out to Kyoki. Has been so absolutely receptive and willing to listen to the feedback for better tracking for different assets, different little bits and pieces of well, feedback, I already said that, but feedback for this model has been absolutely astounding. I've been learning so much, along with talking with the other VTubers that have got this model, and oh, it's so cool to see how many different ways you can set it up. I went really simple, actually, with mine. I really liked the long hair. Oh, let me give, now that I've shown off my cute little toggles, let me show off my whole thing. Woohoo! There we go. You can change your height, you can change your, different colors. The skin colors are very suited to the inky vibe. The hair that is available is so cute. I stayed pretty humanoid for this particular design. I might go through and make another setup for myself at some point, but I personally just kind of fell in love with this little ghosty design at the moment. Hi, baby dog. Hi. Hello. Say hi, Sage. You've had so much to say today, and now you don't got nothing to say? You just want attention? Hi, baby dog. I'm gonna hop in my lap. You gonna be a lap dog? Hi. You're snooping. You're snooping at my desk. Don't you think about that. You are on thin ice with trying to get to my Rusader plushies. I have the new one that came with the 2.0 hanging off of my mic stand. I have not once squeaked it, because if I do, she is going to think that it is her toy. So I have not. But yeah. Here we go. I think that it's very fun, very cute. So, with that, I do have a number of thoughts and things that I would like to add for my own assets to this, but that'll be a little while, because learning how to match my Model Mama's style is a little bit of a learning curve. I've learned a lot about live 2D models with kind of delving into the slicing of the rigging and everything, because this model is so absolutely gorgeous, unique, with this inky texture that it has going on. Like, the amount of layers that this model has, like, if you can see in my corset, my little belt, there's like multiple layers that move in different ways, and I jerry-rigged a little bit, actually. In between two settings, you can see my blue crown ribbon and the little side ribbons. Those are a little fainter because they're for a different asset, but I wanted both. So they're a little more transparent than they already are intended to be, but I think that it works. I think that it's very cute. I kind of just fell in love with the blues. Some of the base model is very pink, so some of it turned out very purple on my model, but honestly I like the way that it worked out. That's the reason that I went with the blue-purple chat box that I did. And originally I kind of expected and thought that I was going to do a red design. That's why I picked spider lilies. Well, that, and I had spider lilies in my last setup. So that's going to be a recurring theme at this point. I keep going to drink my monster and I keep talking. And it keeps messing with my tracking, I've noticed. My bad. Hi, baby dog. What you doing? Hi, little dog. What's up? What's up, pretty little dog? What a good kid. What a good dog. Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. Leaning all the way back. What do you think, huh? Funny little dog. Funny little dog. Okay. So, with the formalities of debuting my model out of the way, I am dying to draw. So let me get Clip Studio open real quick. Oh, funny little dog, did you get your toy? Get your toy, get him! Get him! I had to have her in the den a little bit for maintenance coming in. And she is now so restless because of this. Oh my goodness, did you get it? Did you get your toy? Did you get your dumpster fire? Did you get it? What a funny kid. Give. You're being a little aggressive. Ready? Ready? Okay. Yes, no, maybe so. Come on, Clip Studio. I know you can do it. Where'd your toy go? I got it. I got your toy. Ah ha ha. Ah ha ha. Chaos let out into the world, aka the rest of the house. Also, I'm very enamored with the spooky new music that I have. Took me a fight with OBS to get it to work, but worked nonetheless. Okay. In theory. Oh, I'm a little massive. Oop, wrong direction. Too much. Ah, there we go. Oh, hold on. Do a quick thing. I have total confidence that I know what I'm doing. I say as I am learning as I go. But chat box actually should anyone decide to. Okay, let's actually. I don't feel like being vertical. I feel like, especially because of the current format, I will be horizontal. And the curse of my horizontal, though, is I don't have much in the way of frames. how it works. I think I've used this recently, but I don't think I've posted it. Have I? Either way. Fun fact, if you have something that is too big for your canvas, you can turn it into image material so that you can, in fact, move it without losing what's off canvas. Now, normally I would be a little bit fussy about making sure that's perfectly even, but I think that a little bit of unevenness kind of works for today. So, oh, I'm literally so prepared for doing all my things, aren't I? Here's my pen. Oh, it's that cute little blue. There we go. Fun fact, the reason that I've been going on this particular colored background is because it completely matches with the default for Clip Studio. I did that by accident. Let's doodle me, because why not? I'm the celebrity of the hour. I'm also using a brush I usually don't for sketching. I kind of like it. It's very, inky. That was the intention of it. Hi, bug. Hello. Hi, little dog. What's up? What do you think? Hmm? That's a baby. That's my good baby. So no hotkeys for me right now. Goodness. Did you get a bug? Did you get a bug? Oh, goodness gracious. What a busy day. I am still fairly certain that I have managed to fix my settings so that YouTube will at least run smoothly. And while I've not had a lot of issue with Clip Studio before, it's at least not like lagging out my model at the same time. That's great. Too much. Very sensitive. pen is kind of fun though. Really, my fan, just so I can. Not that the shoulder is detailed, but I am using myself as reference. I know there are details in my little headband. Hold on. Guess it's kind of just general shapies going on in my headband more than anything. Oh, I forgot that I have eyebrows. Yeah, my little thingies. There we go. Cute little heart hands. The hands are so cute. I should do that. Also me. Now I've committed myself to drawing hands. Ain't that just always the case as an artist, huh? I can't get over how cute this model is. Legitimately, I was so excited when they made their first tweet about teasing this could be a customizable model, and I am so excited for how it's going to shape up with more feedback. I'm so happy. I'm so happy with this model. It's so cute. It's so adorable. Look at how adorable I am. And I did do a little bit of fiddling with like parameters and stuff. I need to start doing it more, but like or keep doing it, I guess. I should say, because my left eye, my right eye, it doesn't track super well. But it does. I did get it to the point where I can like squint like that, which the expressions are so cute. You can have more upturned eyes. I'm very glad that like I have my little downturned, like droopy eyes, because I personally have very downturned eyes, like IRL. So I'm very enamored with how well that translates to this model. I hope that we continue to get some color customizations. Like, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love my red eyeliner look going on. There we go. But, I'd love to make that another color. That's so cute, though. I also would love, absolutely adore, the eyes to be a little brighter, but they already know that. So I'll hopefully have that at some point. But hey, this sketch actually turned out wildly well for how I have not warmed up in the slightest today. Hello? No, that's... That's so small. Let's increase that a bit. A little more. There we go. I think that works. Let's see. I have a nice little cute point of a nose. There's a line in my hair that I always, consistently, right there, it reads as my nose line rather than part of my hair. But I like my little shadowy nose bridge. It's cute. It's kind of why I leaned into the... words What are those? Yeah, this brush is pulling its weight here. Holy hell. Oh, look at me focus in. God. Being able to see my own expressions now, because I've been doing this with PNG Tuber, which doesn't track facial expressions and stuff. This is new. That's gonna be a learning curve to get used to here. Lord. I had to reset my tablet sensitivities and stuff because it was just something got fuckered up. And now it is so sensitive. It's ridiculous. Ah. Massive eraser is massive. Holy damn. Hang on. That moment of I know I messed with it somehow. But the current mouth tracking is very even though I'm not yapping. Hold on. Hold on. Un momento, por favor. I forgot. I forgot. My bad. Don't worry about it. Does that help? Nope. Wrong direction. No, it's still doing it. Oop. Someday, I will figure out what I'm doing. But for now, I may just be a little extra. You know? Maybe. No, it's still doing it. It's doing the little bounce thing. But I will tweak that when I get the chance. I fuck with this brush for making brows, actually. Here's your regular reminder. Make it exist before you make it good. Because you can see how far off my original sketch is. I'm probably a little bit far over on top of my drawing, actually. Now, despite it all, within all this hair, also, you can see I have earrings. Oh, you can see on one side. You can. There it is. There's a snippet, a little barest, itty bittiest amount of my earrings on both sides. It zooms in, looks for reference, immediately forgets. Not too worried about it. No, actually, the way that okay. One that flips that way. And Oh my god, this model is so cute! And like... You know what? While I'm so close, while we're being intimate here. Even though I'm not adding them. Okay. I want to show off some of the cute little ears for animals and stuff that are totally possible. Because there's these cute little horns. These little horns, I almost put these on. When I was still thinking that I was going to be reds on this model, because I do love me some good reds, I was going to use these, 100%. And there may come a day when I use them, because these are just so cute. They're very, very coded for me and my Taurus bullshit. Let's see, there's the bunny ears. And they tilt. Aren't they cute? I love bunnies. Bunnies are cute. I may also do something with that. I love the customizable models. They're so cool. There's these little ones. I want to say these are like, they're not cat ears. I think there's a more catty ear one. But they're round and they're cute. They're almost mousy, I guess. Yeah, these are the ones that are like really cat ear. Oh. I see it. There was someone that brought up the fact that there's a... Oh, you know what? The ears are rigged to move with your face, though. That's cute. I haven't played with these much, because I... Oh, these are even more kitty cat-ish. Okay, well, I'm messing with the particular. And the little bear ears. These are so cute. I'm having fun making them move. But yeah, I almost had horns. It's not impossible that I will someday again. If that is the case, I love myself a jackalope. I hope that then we get antlers that I can pair with the bunny ears. That would be cute to me. Hang on. Oh, the bunny ears do! If I scrunch my nose, they lay back because I'm squinting. Anyways. Oop. Done. Okay. I showed off some of the details that I did not go with for this model. But those are there if anyone wants to become my sibling. It is such a very, like, it's such a cute, sweet, simple type of model. Like, it's not the flashiest, but when you come to, like, the customizables, they are a little on the simpler side, but I love that about them, because even with the simple stuff, you can do a lot. Personally, I am looking forward to all of the things that Kyoki has said that they would consider and look into putting into this model. I know that they recently also just posted about a male model. I wonder if they're going to do a male inky model too. I would absolutely go for that. Oh, goodness. I wish I could make my sclera a little darker. I can, but you lose my eyes in the darkness. Someday I will figure out also how to make it glow. I started doing that and then looked into doing that. I understand the basics of that, but I need to find all the right meshes and stuff. God, I love the texture too. Like, you can see the like canvasy texture in my hair. It's so cute. I'm okay. I'm normal. This is a very normal reaction. I just think that it's cute. I really do like the customizable models. There are a number of them out there. So if you want to get into VTubing without a whole lot of overhead cost of like a personal model and a design and all that, and lock yourself into that kind of thing, I find them customizables very, very expensive actually. There's a good number of them out there. There's a couple of like chibi ones that I've thought about getting on, but I knew this particular model, this little cutie. Oh, come on. This little cutie. Me. Had to... I waited for this one to come out first. Because it's so unique. The Kyoki has done a number of, like, personal custom models on this particular style, but I am just so enamored with it. And, like, if I were to ever get, like, a one-to-one custom model of my own, I would like to go through Kyoki for that too, with this style, because it's just so unique. Like, I'm very enamored with like the way that they do hair, all of the little inky details, all the texture that they add. Like, it's so non-standard to like your average VTuber anime model, with the way that they do the hair and the clothes and everything. And I just think it's so cool. I will not stop hyping up this fucking model. It is so cute. Something that like is getting lost because I'm putting myself to the side. Yes, I've gotten distracted playing with the doll instead of drawing it. Is the other little side of my, like, flowy little belt thing, you know? Also, I absolutely love the flowers on my... Oop. There we go. On my sleeves. And I was saying earlier how much this model has already taught me about, like, slicing different pieces and parts. Like, I would have thought that the little tie and the flowers on my sleeves up at my wrists are just, you know, one piece. But one piece mention, got it. No, the flowers and the little ties are separated. Because I was looking at jerry rigging together from... Oop! Don't mind my extra hands. Whoop! You saw nothing. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, I got a message from real life. Okay. Real life has been addressed. I return to scribbles. How far? I think that I'm probably pretty far off screen. Just a little bit. These are it. There we go. So. That was a little heavy-handed of me. You can see me looking back and forth from my canvas to my model. That's funny. It's more flippy than I realized that it was. No, I already made it pretty flippy. Okay, got it. Hello, can I have my undo? There we go. Let's see. Oh, wrong layer, wrong. Double. Double time. Ah. Well. Yes, I'm doing the checking my model thing. You know, this BGM was labeled as non-looping, but I genuinely can't tell. Like, it's very well done. I very much enjoy it. It's very ooky, spooky, and pretty. We are once again at the point of I have played myself by deciding to draw the hands. My face is very warm. This is the most stable stream that I have been able to do. My dropped frames are under 1K. That's outstanding for me personally. And it's been excellent stream health, like, the entire time. Also, again, the lack of lag on my model. Like, it looks so smooth. I think that, that particular bit of, work paid off to figure out how to make sure that that's, not detracting anymore. I need this to be a different color, 'cause I have too many things blending in. Dun, 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 dun. you mean that's on this layer? Fuck my life. I'm just having a hell of a wrong layer today, aren't I? God damn. Oh well. That's why it's a sketch. Is there anything I'm missing here? Oh. Yes, in fact, part of the important part is missing. Come on, there we go. And I know that it's behind the thing. There we go. Take that. Go up here. Like ink time. You know what? No. As is our wont. Face. Face first. That is, Can't tell if it's me or the tracking that can't do the eyebrow wiggle thing. Probably a little bit of both. Let's be real. There we go. First try. Actually, you know what? got something to say about it, kid? You got something to say about it, kid? Come here. Sage. Sagebug. Sagebug. Come here. Bugger. Come here. Sage, sage, sage. Thank you. Thank you. What a good chill. You chillax over there. Out of the way. Touch. You read my mind. Time to vanish though. Nope. Tracking decided to stop again. Let's see. Ah, there we go. What do you think, huh? You gonna take a break? Woohoo! Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. What a badass. There we go. Okay. She should be chill for a little bit. I've sat in the position where I end up getting too much sensitivity and I become too heavy-handed. Mind you, I'm a pretty heavy-handed individual in general, like, especially for art. That don't track. No, I have a pretty thin upper lip actually. Both IRL and the model. What you doing, bug? There's that overly sensitivity that I had mentioned. Oh. Oh no. YouTube, please. Pick up. Are we good? Why is YouTube not responding? You've been doing so good, YouTube. Come on now. Ah, there we go. Okay, it was just a blip. YouTube is YouTubing. Come on. Time to once again fiddle with my tablet sensitivity for the umpteenth time. Because I method to the madness is undo, 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 undo. Until it's the right line. I hear that jingle jangle. I hear that jingle jangle. Oh, what was that one? I always saw it with dogs, like floppy ears. My money don't jingle jiggle. It folds. Da 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 da. That's what my brain went to. Sage, what you doing? Jingle jingle jingle. You're not a stealthy type right now. I have given you a debuff. What you doing? Bug. Hey. Hi, bug. Hello. What's up? What do you think? What do you think, huh? You want some lovin'? I have no hand to draw now, just so you're aware. Dog has taken priority, as is everything with my life. Dog first. Even when she doesn't think that she's dog first, it's dog first. Life will be a little bit easier, bug. We're gonna be okay. Yeah, I look like such a jabbermouth, like... I might have to take up Galaxy on the offer to help me with some of my parameters. I did fiddle with them a little bit, but I'm just so new to all of it. I'm not fully, like, aware. I'm so baby. This is my first live 2D model. Well... Okay. By technicality, I did grab, like, some free-to-use models, but I have not, like, used them or played with them, really, because this has intimidated me. And I'm glad that I did wait for this little customizable thing. It's so cute. It's so cute, just like my puppy. It's just like my puppy, so cute. So pretty. She's looking at me like, why are you talking to me like I'm a child? Why are you baby talking me? Oh yeah. I'm not done petting you yet. The dog has informed me that I need to continue petting. My lips on my drawing are a little squampish. I'll fix that in a minute. Or several. When I'm allowed to have my hand back. Oh, is it butt scratch time? Time to scratch your butt, huh? You gonna chill? You gonna chill, kid? Hmm? Oh, it's sunset. I can see it down the hallway. It's all fiery orange. Into the sweet embrace of night. YouTube. YouTube, come back. Oh, good. YouTube came back. Thank you. 1 second. Also, the dog abandoned me, so I have my hand back. What? I think the tweaking that I just did, tweak, but like changing the sensitivity on my pen helped. Ooh, Bestie is sending me music. It's... I need to give the dog a bath so badly. She's shedding like a mofo. I swear so much for having such a cute face. But that's the fun of it, ain't it? Don't always gotta match. Because it's always gonna be you. Let's see, I guess technically... I can't tell my head quite that direction. I have a downward tilt. Okay. This is very ADHD. Bouncing. Bounce with me here, walk with me. I have been listening to this particular soundtrack for over 2 hours. And there's just a couple of, like, there's a little run of notes that reminds me of some of the suspense music in the show Farscape. Specifically, if you don't know what that is, Farscape is a TV show from the early 2000s. I want to say like 2001. I used to have a hyperfixation on this. It is one of the most interesting, like, practical and puppetry type of sci-fi shows that we have gotten in ages. It is one of the niche projects that, oh god, what is it? Jim Henson? It's been a while since I hyperfixated on this, so the information is a little rusty. Forgive me if I said that wrong, but, you know, the Muppets guy, he has this little sci-fi show, and it's some of the most practical, effects, puppets of the early 2000s that I think is so very well done. There's also some really, really good, cool, like, prosthetic makeup for the aliens in that show. Shout out to Dargo. Dargo was very cool. Literally any of the aliens, like, they're all really humanoid, cause, like, it's early 2000s. I wouldn't put any of these too far up on a hear me out cake being actually hear me outs, cause, like, those are hot aliens for the sake of hot aliens. If I were someday soon, my IRL bestie and I will be doing a hear me out, but he's a normie. So, like, most of his hear me outs are gonna be, oh, big lady, and, like, valid. I love me a big lady. But he's definitely going to be checking, on the list that is, like, the normie reaction to my hear me outs. Because my hear me outs are wild. I have told him for this idea eventually is that, he is going to have to tell me his start, his midway point, and his final, like his biggest hear me out, or at least like on the high end if he doesn't want to give me the hear me out, to keep it a surprise. But I have to boil the frog here. I would have to start with like Dargo. That's just a hot man. That's a 6 foot plus. Like, he's 6'4", 6'6". He's tall as fuck. Like, that dude, the dude who plays Dargo, is tall already. And then they put him in platforms and added prosthetics that added more height. That motherfucker is tall. Would climb him like a tree. But no one's gonna look at Dargo and be like, yeah, that's a hear me out. That's just a hot alien man. Oh, you know what I could do? Ah! What did I do? What did I do? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my laptop. I know I'm doing a lot. Should probably have, done a couple of things here. This'll be a random pull on... Dargo Farscape. If I could type, that would help. Doggo. Edit. Paste position shown. I am on an underlayer, so my hair is over top of him. Like, tell me this isn't just a hot man. Like, yeah, that's an alien, but that's a hot alien man. That's not a hear me out. That's just a hot man. Additionally, and I will, Chiana's also up there in the... That's just a hot alien. But, honestly... you can see where I got my love of, like, black and white, gremlin energy here in a second. Copy. wanted to make sure I wasn't getting a cosplayer or something. Paste position shown. Like, that's just a hot woman. That's just a hot woman, and, she would kill me and I would thank her type of hot woman. She is painted up, in, like, grayscale. That particular alien species is like that. There is also... like, if you wanted to actually do a hear me out, and this one is not necessarily like a hear me out, you know what? Let me just cast? Would that bring me up what I want? Okay, so, by technicality. Yes, I have gotten sidetracked. By technicality. There is exactly one human in this, picture. If you wanted to know my take, the only valid hear me out, and not even because he is a little slug, this little fucker, Rigel, is a hear me out. He is a small little slug alien thing. Horrible personality. He is a pompous royalty of his world who has been deposed by his cousin, oh my goodness, and all the drama. But he's a shit person. He grows, he learns, he gets there, but he's not a personality I would hear out. The two... okay, so also, not a hear me out, that's just a hot woman. Without getting too much into it, she was very, very good at this particular character, but sadly, the type of paint, for the body paint they used for her was not good for, like, her health, so she eventually had to, dip. This dude, I'm using not a color that I can actually see on there, I'm sure it's not even better on any stream. This dude. That still didn't work. Let me just... This motherfucker! Finally. That is John Crichton. That's the main character. This is not a spoiler. This is literally in the intro. This is the first episode. The premise is he goes up in a space shuttle around Earth's orbit to do some tests. He's an astronaut. And he gets flung through a wormhole onto the other side of the goddamn galaxies. He's far from home. And he ends up on a giant ship called a Leviathan. That's the background. That's Moya. Moya is very important. Moya is a character in and of herself. If you do not think that Moya is a character, I will fight you in the parking lot. Meet me at 5. This gal and this dude, despite looking very human, are not. They are, oh god, now that I have to think of the name, it's gone. The military name is Peacekeepers. There's a race name, that they use, but they are significantly different. Hey, Rosie. What's up? You can absolutely meet me. Although, probably less fighting, more teeing. I have gotten so sidetracked. I was drawing myself, and I have gotten on a tangent about one of my hyperfixations of my childhood. But I absolutely love this show. It is such a unique bit of like animatronic, because like this dude, this motherfucker, this ugly little slug, he is all puppetry. He is all like animatronic from the Jim Henson Company. The other one is Pilot. And yes, the name is just Pilot. Giant fucking animatronic. Like, that thing is massive. Clip, please? There we go. Like, that's a big ass fucking animatronic, dude. I love Pilot. He's such, and their ship in this show is a living ship. Moya is in itself a giant living organism. It's like space whale type of thing. And Pilot is physically fused to Moya as her pilot. Where's a good picture of Moya? That's Moya. That's their ship. Moya is a living thing. Moya has a kid. Oh god, what's Moya's kid's name? I can't remember. I still can't remember his name, but I found the picture of him. Or a picture of him. He is genetically modified by the Peacekeepers. This show is one of the most, like, interesting, like, alien designs and different bits and pieces of, like, sci-fi design that I have seen in my lifetime. I am biased. This is one of my favorite shows, but it's very, very much one of the pinnacle of the early 2000s, in my opinion, of sci-fi. Even though sometimes the show is a little bit, you know, episodic, and it will go back to, like, status quo, every single one of these characters goes through a character arc. They have legitimate, actual, like, flaws that they have to grow from. I would say that Rigel, the little fucking, this little bitch, goes through some of the most, development. I would say also, the Peacekeepers, these two, absolutely go through a lot of it too. I would say very much worth a watch. It does have that, like, little asterisk of, this was made in the early 2000s. There are some things that did not age well, in terms of, like, the acceptance on some things. It does have a couple of, like, flubs of, like, that reeks of the 2000s attitude about queer people. But for the most part, I think that it is a very good watch. There are multiple seasons. I want to say off the top of my head there's like 5 seasons. Again, one of the coolest things in that era of, like, practical effects, where, there's very, very little CGI outside of, like, the space parts. Like, Moya and, oh god, I still feel so bad. Talon's his name. There we go. And there's, like, explosion CGIs and stuff like that, but, like, for the most part, they have a practical set of what the inside of Moya is to them. They do a lot of practical, like, words. Stunts. There we go. I can words. But there we go. That's my side tangent on, Farscape here. There we go. Now I can keep drawing me. Imagine, I was actually doing something artistic for a while. Oh, I went over to reds. Actually, 1 second. It's getting dark, so I need to turn on a light. That was such a glamorous, like, lost tracking pose. For real. Yes, I know. I'm very old. As someone born in the late 1900s. I like many old things. Hi, baby dog. Hello, Sagebrush. What's up? What's up, baby dog? You're wagging your tail at me. I'm not allowed a hand to draw. I have to pet the dog. Anyways, how are you, Z? What's up? Yes, Doki. Doki is here. Doki is getting attention and love. I had a maintenance guy come out to the house today. So she had to be in her kennel for like all of maybe a half hour. He was actually in and out really, really quick. It was kind of miraculous that he had the part that I needed on hand and was able to just install it and run. But to make life just a little easier, I put her in her den, and that is the biggest tragedy and egregious thing to ever happen. Yeah, maintenance guy. Finally getting my fridge fucking sorted out so that it's cold. I can return to life as normal again. Thank fuck. But now she is demanding attention every, like, half hour because, I am a horrible, horrible parent that I have, made her sit in her den while there was someone in the house. Oh, like, tee-hee-ha-ha, yeah. She is so dramatic that if I put her in her den, she will sit there and ki-yi-yi at me. Also, can you hear her squeaky? Squeak, squeak, squeak. But before I got her, someone definitely, like, used her kennel as, like, timeout in a bad way. She does not like being left alone in her den. In fact, I learned very early on not to call it a kennel, because she would, like, look like I was about to beat her, and it was like, oh, baby, no! No, I love you! I promise, that's supposed to be your safe space! So that's been my personal, journey with this dog, trying to get her to accept that, hey, the den is actually somewhere that you're supposed to feel safe. I say 4 years later. Yeah, she has a, little, the current squeaky toy of choice is a s'more, like, graham cracker, chocolate, marshmallow graham cracker. It's one of the first toys I ever got her, actually. It's very, very... It's got a, like, wide, flat squeaker. It's one of the only kinds of squeakers that she will not, like, destroy? It's weird. She hates the little, like, round ones. You know the one that is inside the, like, Rosator squeaky little one? That, she hates those. She will dig those out of her stuffies and make sure they cannot squeak. But for some reason the big flat ones, the wide ones, no problem. Why is my tablet not drawing? Hello? Ah, there we go. The connection was not connecting. I'm once again bouncing back and forth between looking at my model for reference and drawing, and I can see it. It's so funny to be able to see myself, like, moving. New experience, because usually, for the most part, I have just been PNG, which does not track my movement and my face. So the fact that I can all the way around is so fun. Back to that comment I made, that you are correct, that I opened up VTube Studio and suddenly I'm just playing with a doll. Yeah, Sage falls into the, we'll just puncture a, squeaky toy. There's one that I got after last Christmas on clearance. It's a dumpster with a fire in it. It's that one, like, really cute cartoony, dumpster fire meme. But there's little, like, Christmas lights strewn across it. She finally de-squeakered that one. I have the little squeaky still. Oh yeah? Did I make a noise? She doesn't know how to take the fact that I have stolen one of her squeakers. Where's your toy? Get your s'more. She's cutie. Uh, I held it up to her. She sniffed it and she was like very gentle and tentatively puts her teeth on it. And when I say I have the squeaker from her puncturing it, there is like no little like air pocket squeaker on it. It is literally just a little noise maker. How do you have squeaky when I have squeaky? That's exactly it. Did you get your toy? Oh no, you went and got a bone. That's even better. The pit bull with bone. If you hear any crunching, you know why now. That was too much. The sensitivity on this tablet hates me now. I'm so heavy-handed for this. Whoop! Didn't mean to move the line art. Hi, baby dog. What you doing? Ignored me entirely. What you whining for, baby? Yeah, you got something to say about it? Funny little dog. Oh, are you stressing over the cat outside? I've mentioned that I got hit with cat distribution system, right? She is not enthused whatsoever. Oh, do you need water, baby? Next. I'm not getting up yet until I finish lining this, because I've been taking forever to get this done. should make a new layer to make sure that I can, like, go back and fix things, but, fuck it, we ball. Nope. We are back at the point of... Why did I give myself the hands to draw? I didn't have to do that. Yet here we are. It's odd to see my head tilt out of the corner of my eye. Oh! I hit a fucking button here. Anyways, by the way, the thing that got me on that tangent about Farscape is there's a couple of, like, there's a run of notes in this BGM that I picked, for this model that is just very similar to the suspense notes, from Farscape. So that's where the sci-fi tangent came from. That is such a big swoop that I did on that. Holy damn. Chill out. helps to be on the correct layer here. Oh, we got another squeaky toy. What'd you get this time, bug? Up here. Nope, absolutely not. She has decided otherwise. As much as I like the nose shape, it's not quite right. Nope. So I definitely don't have like the worst case of anime no-nose syndrome. Like, I do have a cute little bun nose. But boy howdy, does my art style not fuck with no-nose syndrome, so it helps. You know what? I've been using the wrong brush. I switched over to my classical lining brush, one I usually use. Nope. Like, correct, but no. You know what I think would help, because, like, I have a very... God, is it literally going to be... Do I have to... Suffering is figuring out nose angles. No, my... Oh, you know what? Wow, I actually did things on a layer that's useful to me. without even thinking about it. I'm a literal genius, obviously. Nope. God, what is the angle that I picked for this face? God. I picked as if I planned anything. Helps to not draw in the eraser. Where's that angle that my little hairpiece looks very nose-like? That was aggressive. What if I do something different here, actually? Nope, that was too light. I was not planning to shade this like that, but... And now I'm having enough trouble with the nose that I might. Nope, that blends in completely. Oh, I forgot my collar. Sage, I hear you doing something. What are you doing? Bugger! Hi, Bug. Hi, Bug. Well, I set out to do what I was gonna do. I drew myself and... Aren't I cute? Okay, so actually, I wonder, I pontificate. That's still pretty light. What if I do... That's better. I'm fully aware of the... I said I wanted to do what I was gonna do. Continues to add details. My art never looks done until I add a, like, white highlight thing going on, though. That's part of why I like this model so much, is it has a similar little thing going on. Ooh, that was a little aggressive. don't mind me. I am going to attempt to add some of my little eye highlights here. My eyes aren't quite that aggressively blue. Excuse me. Losing my voice talking for so long. Yapping. And as much as I do love my, matches the background Clip Studio Paint's default background that I've been doing lately. Sage! What you thumping? What you thumping around? If I make myself just a little bluer here. Oh, you know what else I forgot? My little, Oh, I forgot my earring too. No, still fighting with the nose. You know what, that works. Actually, I think there might be a thunder bumper rolling in. My internet's probably gonna suffer here in a bit, so. Good thing I'm starting to pop off. Theoretically. Oh, I'm still massively. Okay. There we go. That's better. There's gotta be a nicer, little cuter frame for how adorable I am. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Ta-da. Nope, that was not what I wanted. Thank you, though. Jeez, struggle with fucking scroll wheel today, I guess. The color's not bad, but I'm... Oh, that's so light. That's still very, very light. It's very outside my norm. My eyes no longer look black, though. That's actively an issue. Wonder, is that gonna blend up like I want it to? I decided to play with a new brush today, and what if I'm on the wrong layer? Would not shock me if I'm on the wrong layer. I'm on the wrong layer, Kronk. There we go. That's better. Except I think that I'm over my line art somehow. Oh well. Ta-da! It's me! Ah, YouTube! I can barely see my... You know what? You know what? Oh, why is that so warm? Ah, we're back. That was not the button I meant to press. There we go. You know what, actually? What if I make that not a mini eraser here? It's still so thin. Why? Why didn't that look thicker? Okay. It's just a thin eraser to begin with, I guess. There we go. Yeah, I can live with that. That works for my style. More or less. I know this is accurate to the way the model looks, but I'm being nitpicky. I can tell. Ta-da! With that, I'm gonna call it a night. I've had a very busy day. I am back on track with a lot of things. All with a new look in hand. I'm very excited about this model. I hope that with time I can continue to refine it and make it a little bit more elegant to use. YouTube! YouTube, come back! Come back! I'm trying to sign off. I'm trying! I know. I've been doing it for a while. It's okay. You'll survive. Come back. Come back. Come back. YouTube! Do not error at me. Admittedly, less errors than usual. That's great. But, come back. Come on, YouTube. I was trying to sign off. You hate me. You hate me and want me to die. I'm already dead, but you want me to die again. How dare. Come on. Please, YouTube. Please, pretty please, come back. Steady out. Level yourself. Ah. YouTube, I think, has just said fuck me, specifically. If I flip this, do I like it any better? No, I kind of just made it all squished. Oh well. I'm not sure if I can get YouTube to come back. If I look at it, is that enough? Oh. Oh, did that... Hmm? Maybe. Pop. Maybe if I get dairy at YouTube. Please? Please? Come back to me. Come back to me, YouTube. No. I don't think it is. I know I've definitely lost a lot of... The stream is just not coming back, I guess. Okay. I will call it here. Thank you for everyone that stopped by. I am very, very grateful. I appreciate it immensely. And I will catch y'all on the flip side. As always, don't be afraid to stare into the void. It's where we live. It's not that scary, actually. It's only as scary as you let it be. So, my darlings and my lovelies, do enjoy your night. I intend to enjoy mine. Remember, be good. Someday I'll figure out closing. Bye!